All right, guys. Hello and welcome. Here's Martin with RockPlanet, and most importantly, I have Wim Wanhek, if I'm not mistaken, from Burden Called God, streaming from Belgium today. Belgium, how's Belgium these days? Uncertain days.
The weather is rainy, and rainy.
Rainy and rainy and rainy. It sounds like a little bit over here as well. So yeah, almost the same. You're from Belgium. Wim, can you tell us a little bit about the history of the band? How do you actually started the band, or what was the history of the band actually? Burden Called God.
It's more a project at this moment.
Right.
I make the songs, the basics,
Uh-huh.
and write the lyrics. Most part, and then searching people who are interested.
Mm-hmm.
So vocalists and drummer, bass. I can't do it myself. So
Right.
Looking for people, and then if they like it, that's okay. So they help me out, and then the song is ready. So it's only 2 songs at this moment. I'm working on other songs as well, but more basic. So I'm hoping to make I'm more of a band, but at this point I didn't find the people in the close by to make it a band.
So we're okay. Burden. That's your website. I mean, Facebook page, I think.
Yeah, it could be. It looks like.
Yeah.
I recognize the photo.
Yeah, I think that's the one. Is it? Yeah, it is. Definitely, that's the one. So, Burden Called God. So it's a project. So, what actually makes you, what actually makes you start this project? What was it behind that? Why you just okay, I'm just gonna start this one?
I always wanted to be in a band. In the end of the 90s, I was in a band, more like a school friend. Friends from school. Hey, you know, summer of '69, but it was in '99 in my case. So, but yeah, you split ways. Then in 2003, I also joined the band, but they were very close.
Uh-huh.
I was like the outsider, so it never felt natural.
Right.
So it was like a year I was in that band.
Yeah.
And then I quit the guitar. Always in the back of my mind was feeling something like I want to be in a band.
Uh-huh.
A few years back, I grabbed my guitar again. I needed something to create, or so I started making first some riffs, then big song, and then I have to do it all myself. So it was okay. Lyrics, what would it be? So like for Lai's example, it was like how I became an atheist. Because I went to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
So I grew up learning all about Jesus.
Yes.
So then I was also growing up with bands like Deicide, and it was also about Satan. So I didn't want to go that way. I love the band still, but I want to do something different. Not not other bands do it like I did, but so it was more like Lies was more like my journey when I was young. And then for Band or Burst was the grief process when I lost my girlfriend in 2013, and I needed to make a song for that. So I was very happy it worked well because it was very personal.
Yeah.
I didn't want to screw it up, but if I listen to it now, I can say, okay, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Where you are in this process to getting people together? So you said you have 2 songs ready for now. You send me the one. I'm gonna try play it in a minute. If you just tell us, what's your next plan? Let's say for this year.
So I'm still. It's not like a real plan because you can't control other people.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I will see what comes my way. If I find other people and they are as happy to be in a band just like I am, and they have the same way of thinking, it's okay. If it stays a project, it's also okay. I have no problems with it.
Yeah.
So it would be cool if I could turn it into a band, but no pressure.
Let me try open the song if I can play for us. 1 second. Let me just take a look. What's going on here? This is very fresh, guys. I just received the song from the band Burden called God. Whatever we want to call it, project. It's a band to me. It's a song. And let's play a little bit from what's it called, Lies?
Yes. That was the first song that was ready.
Okay. So here we go. So Wim, you put this song together. So who actually is singing and playing in the band? If you're saying it's just by yourself.
Yeah, I tried to do the vocals myself in the first place, but it was not a good idea. So I was looking on the internet. You can't find anything on the internet.
Okay.
So I find a guy who I like his vocals. So I asked him to do it. He's done other projects as well. So it was. I am very happy with the result, and it suits the guitar.
So you playing in a guitar? You play the guitar. You the songwriter. So you do lyrics, music.
Basic lyrics. I write basic lyrics, but not the for singing. Singing. You understand what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
The vocal lines. It's not really my thing. I gave a little. How do they call it? My English is not that. Don't speak it every day, so.
Yeah, my English is not very good as well.
So I gave him the lyrics and I told him, okay, what can you do with it? And he sent it back, like almost like 90% of it was from the first time spot on.
Yes.
And we went through it and say maybe that's a little change or so. Did a great job. So the second song, I was more prepared and thought more about the vocal lines.
Yeah.
So it was more smoothly. So I liked the process of making songs from zero to finish.
So where you actually are you recording? You have your own studio, or you're recording somewhere else? So how this is actually happening? Record like this.
Yeah, nowadays you can record just at home for the guitars.
Okay.
And then the first song I sent also through the internet to someone who said I can do it. But for the song Band or Burst, I went to Project Zero Studio. It's also in Belgium, from the bassist of Coronation.
Oh, okay.
So I asked them to do the song.
Right.
And so
Cool. Good. All right. So 2 songs now on the table.
Yes.
So do you want to put like the whole album together and
yeah,
then
that's a dream. So and 2 songs now I can search for people.
Yeah.
Because if you have nothing and you say I want to do a death metal band, then
Yeah.
So it's like a visit card.
Yeah.
How do you say it in English? I don't know. So they know what we're talking about. If you have those like 2 songs, and you know, okay, I like it, or they don't. So
yeah, exactly. You have something, you can show him. Okay, look, this is what I have done. Do you like it? Do you like to be part of this project? Would you like to be part of this band? And then yes, no, let's go to the next one. So yeah, it's absolutely normal, absolutely fine.
Yes.
Obviously, at this time, I don't know what's the situation in Belgium, with this pandemic. Obviously there's time. At the moment, you're just looking for people. You're just putting everything together. How difficult is it to approach at the moment? It's getting a little bit open in Belgium right now. It's or it was always a little bit better than other countries.
No, it's I've found a few people the last couple of year and a half now, and they were very they didn't want to come and see, so they are a little afraid now. So I hope now that everyone, most of them, I have the vaccine, that things are about to change.
Yes. So everybody's okay in your family. Everybody's healthy. Did you guys get the COVID actually?
My wife got it.
Really? Oh, is she okay?
Yes, it was like half year ago. No, more than a year.
Okay.
And it's hard.
I can imagine. Some cases very bad. I can imagine. It's not very easy. Well, hopefully this will go away pretty time soon, and it's going a little down with this vaccination, and we know what we're getting into, so we need to be more precautious.
Friday I went to the Alcatraz festival.
Oh, did you? How was it?
It was like going back to through time.
I can imagine. Yes.
2019 again.
I can imagine. There was over the weekend. It was right. Just finished this weekend. Yeah.
It was very strange at first because no one was wearing a mask, no distance. It was, after 5 minutes was okay.
Yeah. Few pints, few shots, and you forget everything, what was outside the world. I was very jealous. I was watching some of the live streams from the Alcatraz. It's absolutely, there was a big crowd. How many people was there? Do you know?
I think every day like 11,000.
Wow, it's a big crowd. Big crowd. Okay, so we'd like to put this band together, and you don't have a plan. So once you come across somebody suits you, somebody this team will fit together, let's say. So you guitarist, so you need a bass player, I assume. You need a drummer, and you need a singer.
Yes.
So
maybe guitarist, I don't know, because it's
another guitarist. Okay.
Yeah, I say it step by step.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to interact. It's nice to make songs like together with the guitarist or with the drummer.
Yes.
Because you get different results.
Yeah, once you start jamming, in a rehearsal room and start, getting something,
ideas, But when you start, ideas come from.
Yes. And then, more hats, put something a little bit together, put a little bit on top of it. It's a little bit different experience, I assume.
Yeah, you got more feedback. Hey, you should try this, or
yes.
Hey, I have an idea now. You get an idea, and it's once that is rolling, you can't stop it.
Definitely. And there's so many songs, just come from a jamming, just some, the people just jamming, the bands was jamming. And now, there's a mega hit. So you never know what's come out. So you started with this very, very kind of doom, kind of heavy metal band called Burden Cold God. Was something behind that because of your loss, or was it something you was thinking about it before?
No, I had like 5 or 6 ideas for the band name.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But you also know the name that it must cry out, or how do you say
Yep.
it? Must
Yep.
hit
Yep.
you in the face. You must remember it.
Cool.
You read it one time and you
True.
have to remember it.
True. Yeah, it's a good name. Good name. Definitely good name. Yes.
So out of the 5 or 6 ideas I had to. It was easy to pick.
Yeah, it's a good name. Definitely, I like the game. Okay, Wim. So Belgium. What's the situation? So once you put this band together, hopefully maybe this year, maybe next year.
Yep.
So you're gonna plan something. Maybe go on a tour. You got to start rehearsing this year. Maybe go on a tour. So what do you like to play? Like a place like Alcatraz, or you like to play somewhere else or with someone else? Like, I mean, go on a tour with someone. What's your ultimate goal?
Oh, yeah, like Alcatraz, like here Belgium, you get also grass pop. It's amazing, but that like if you go on tour, you have to do it good. I think you have to go really all the countries, not stay in one place, because everyone thinks, okay, not this weekend, but I'll wait next weekend. If
Yes.
you all, if you stay in one country, so
Yes.
that's it. Just dreaming, of course, at this moment, but it would be nice, of course.
Well, at least you have time, because it's not really easy to put some kind of tour together at the moment with all these restrictions in the world. So it's much easier to now plan the band. You have the time, plan the band, put together, put everything, the way you like it. Even maybe to finish the album, and next year maybe I don't know, spring or autumn, who knows. You can hit the road with one of the band, or you can go on the festivals or any venues and stuff. Start, spread the good word around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for example, if you look like Behemoth, how they started for years and years, working very hard, small gigs, and now what they have become.
That's
it. Like, it's almost a miracle.
Yep. So that's what it is. You just going, you do what you have a passion for. And if you're doing with your bottom of your heart, that's all matters. That's everybody start believing you, because you're doing from bottom of your heart, and everybody believes you. And that's the key.
Yeah, I think people, if it's just like in my case, starting band or project, it's like they wait. No, I'm not gonna listen. And if you are like 5 or 10 years later, then oh yeah, I want to listen now, because I don't know why, but it's like for new bands, it's very hard.
Yeah.
To even that people want to take time to listen.
The best way you go out to put the band together. Have a few songs, 5, 6, 7, 10, and just go out there and play for the people, and you have the feedback straight away, and you see from the faces.
Yeah, but you have, if it's a great night and people remember it,
that's it.
A great time and that festival or
that's
gig. And, yeah.
Yes.
It's all about the feeling.
Yes.
Because if you take an old Slayer album and you remember things, it's cool. If it's a new album, you don't. It's nothing nostalgic about it. So
yes.
It needs to grow.
Yeah, it's definitely you know, if you have to, you have something, to tell the people, you have to go outside and tell them, as much as possible, as many times as possible. Just tell them your feeling, tell them what you like to say. And you know from the faces straight away if they like it or not. And I believe they like it. All right, so Wim, I will play a little bit from the song again. I play a little bit from the end of the song. And is anything worse? So probably there's no merchandise at the moment. We can follow you on Burden Called God on Facebook page. You have an Instagram. We probably follow more the Instagram, I assume.
The most people use Instagram now.
Instagram. So Burden Called God on Instagram. Follow them, give them a like, and see where they're gonna go next. So thank you very much for the interview. It was very nice to meet you, and I wish you all the best. Put this band together as soon as possible. Get these right people together, and hit the road, and make us all happy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wim. Take care, and all the best to your family and all the people in Belgium. Take care. I'll play the rest of the song at the end of the interview. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
See ya. All right, guys. So this is Burden Called God. Wim, we have a Wim One Heck from Belgium, the founder of the band, and here is first birdie from this band. There you go. All right, so there was the Burden Called God from Belgium. We have a nice, lovely interview with Wim Van Heck from Belgium, and this interview is for lovely Rock Planet. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening, and I hopefully see you soon. One of the next interview with the stars. Take care. Bye bye.